and market cycle. So first of all, what is a range? Now, what is a range? All types of range and how can we see them on the chart and the examples. Now, a range is a very, very serious thing every trader should know because even as of recent, gold was ranging and I saw a lot of persons buying and selling and trading the range. I wasn't sure how exactly they were doing that, but it was clearly a range. Let me show you my screen. Let's go over to trading view. I can show you what a range looks like in the live market. All right, so if you look at this from this point to this point is a range, and this is the key level or the 15 minutes time frame, up key level. This is where I'm moving buying from. But this is a range. You cannot trade this because you can buy here now, price will go up, come down and stop you out. You can sell here, price will come down, then come up back and stop you out. So this is a range. And a lot of persons lose money. For example, price was on a strong buy all the way to get to this point. So if you had bought and bought to this point, you lose all the money you made from buying during this range. So you need to be able to spot ranges and avoid them because this is a money grab. This is where you lose a lot of money. If you don't notice that you're in a range. So I'm talking about ranges today and how to actually see them. And there are different type of, this is a very big range, but there are small ranges that this is a range in the 1 hour time frame. This is a range as well. This is a range. So there are a lot of ranges in the market that you need to be able to spot early because most times people mistake a range for a pullback. For example, you can see that this is a range. So some person might say this is an up move, this is a pullback, and this is a breakout wave, but there is a range here. Okay, so this cannot serve as a breakout or a pullback because remember the story of a key level. Buyers push price up, sellers and buyers take profits. The big guys push price higher. But now in a range, buyers and sellers are not even sure what they are doing. So nobody is pushing price, then price just goes up. But you're not even sure if buyers and sellers are actually pushing, if buyers are in control of the market. Then if price should range down again and move up again, there's low chance that this level would hold because buyers were not clearly in charge of the market. There's undecision in the market. So you want to be looking out for clean waves like this, not waves that has ranges on them. Let's go back over to our material. I can explain things more clearly. Sorry. All right. So the range is when the market is running up and down in a horizontal area without a valid breakout. I've explained how breakouts work and breakout patterns for you in the previous video. So you can refer to that to be able to see how market can break out of a range. Now, if market is running up and down like this, it means that buyers and sellers are having an undecision. Nobody is in control. Sellers are selling, buyers buy, sellers sell, buyers buy, sellers sell. So nobody is in control of the market. It means that there is no clear direction. Now, conditions to define range exactly. Price running within a candle after 2 to 5 candles. So Marubozu, pin bar, fake breakout, and invalid breakout can cause a range. So for example, now this candle forms, then another candle forms here. A bullish candle opens from below and closes above. Then a bearish candle opens from here and closes below. You can see that everything is happening within this first candle. Then this other candle now opens from below, closes here. This one opens from below, closes here again, closes here, opens here, close bottom, open here, close. So everything is happening within this first candle, within these first two candles. This is a range. Now this is a range by Marubozu candle because the Marubozu was the first candle that started the range. There's range by pin bar, range by fake breaker, range by invalid breaker as well. So types of range. Range by Marubozu candle. So this is a range that is caused by Marubozu candle. Marubozu candle forms, then another candle forms within this candle. Another one forms. So once it's two candles, once it's 2 to 3 candles that formed within this first candle, a range has formed. Just like this first candle is here. Then 1, 2, 3 candles formed within this level. Meaning this one opened, closed here, opened, closed here, opened, closed here. So all of these closes, their close prices are within this level, this candle. So this has formed a range. Okay. Now, you can see this. Finished already. You can also see this. This candle opens, close here. This one opens here and close here within this candle. Same thing here, same thing here, same thing here. So all these are different types of ranges that can appear in the market. Same thing here. You can see this candle opens here and closes here. This one opens and closes here. Then this one comes back, opens here and closes down here. Remember, bearish candle opens from top and closes below. Bearish candle opens from below and closes above. So buyers came, push price strongly. Then sellers came and push price back inside again. Buyers can push price strongly. So all of this is a range until here price probably broke out. But we are not looking at breakouts for now. I'm just showing you what a range is. So this is also a range. Marubozu candle. I see this candle opened here, closed here. This one opened here, closed here. Then this one came inside, open and close here back. Open here and close it. This one came back inside again. So everything is happening. Price is closing, closing, closing within this first candle. So this is another range. Now, range by pin bar or doji candle. Now, when a big pin bar appears in the market, it creates a range as well. You can see a big pin bar like this. This weakness created a range. And you can see that all these price close within this big pin bar. You can see some close here, some open, some closed here, some open from here and came and closed inside back. So all these candles are closing within this pin bar, this big pin bar candle. So a big pin bar candle, doji candle can also create range in the market. Remember, the close price is running within a single candle after 2 to 5 candle appears in the market. So Marubozu candle, a big pin bar, a fake breakout, and an invalid pullback can create a range. So move over to fake break and an invalid pullback very soon. Now, this is a pin bar story. Remember, a pin bar has undecision. So when it appears in the market and price closes within it, it shows you there are more indecision in the market. So you can see pin bar here can have another candle close within it and creates a range. Here's another pattern. But try to understand the story behind it, how a big pin bar candle can appear, another candle close within the big pin bar candle, and a range has formed. So you will see it happen in different formation. It might not happen exactly as you're seeing it here. Okay. Now this is a big pin bar appearing here. Then these candles are closing within the candle. Close, 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 close. Sorry, close here. Close at the top here. So on close below. So on close below. So on closed here. Then this one came back inside and closed again. Or these are within this logic candle. So this is a range. So you cannot come and mark here as a up and pull back, and the price will not obey your key level. If there's a range within it. We'll go to that shortly. Now, range by invalid pullback. When there's an invalid pullback, a range is formed. For example, this is an up wave, then a pullback. I can see this up wave now, Price first created this Marubozu down candle. But immediately buyers came, push price and close within this Marubozu down candle. Then buyers push price again and close within this Marubozu down candle. Now two candles have closed within this Marubozu candle. That means a range has been formed. Remember, once two candles close within a candle, a range has been formed. This is a range now. So price need to break out of this range. Now this bearish candle opened here, closed within the range. This one open and close. This one open and close here. This one open and close at the top. This one closed here, closed here, closed here, closed here. See this week, still the range. So price came down, closed here, closed here. This one came, closed at the bottom here. But this is not a valid breakout. Remember, if you're using if you're using one big candle and one small candle and breakout pattern, you say that this candle is not a Marubozu candle to even start with. And this candle is too big to be a small candle. So this is not a valid breakout. It's an invalid breakout. That is an invalid pullback as well. So the range continues. This candle opens, closes here. This one closes here. Within this candle, closes here. So on another pin bar, another big pin bar, bullish candle closes here. So you can see as we continue moving down the chart, you can see that there is no valid breakout. Price just continue creating more and more range. This is exactly what gold was looking like when I showed you on TradingView. So you shouldn't be doing this type of market. You're just throwing your money away. Now, an invalid pullback. This is the pullback I'm talking about, Seth. When this happens, this first candle shows you a pullback, but price not continue to show you a valid pullback. Price came back and created a range. Meaning two candles closed within this first pullback candle. That means a range has been formed, and um you need um a valid breakout to break out of the range. Now, like I've showed you before, after this candle created this, after this bearish candle started here, then these two candles created a range within this candle. This lowest wick is still part of the range. So all these candles were formed within the range. This was a fake breakout. The range continues. So this another one is a pullback. One, two, and this last one. Then price came trying to break out of this high. But price will not break out of the high. You can see this is a fake breakout. It's just weak, weak. And price came down. So this has created a range. Price needs to break out from. Remember, price needs to, if price wants to break out of a high, price needs two big Marubozu candles to close above it, or one big Marubozu and one small candle. But here we just have wicks that goes above the high. So this is not a valid breakout of the high. Now, range by fake breakout. When the market failed breakout, even using price action confirmation, a range is formed. So if um, price tries to break out and you try to count, for example, now this is a big Marubozu candle, then this one is a dodgy candle. This candle failed because this candle is not small. It's supposed to be small. Okay. And you say you want to count within the next four candles to see if price will close above this original high. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, and price is not close above it. That means a range has been formed. It's when price action confirmation does not work that when range is formed. But if now we count and a candle closes above the original high, like we discussed yesterday, then a range will not be formed. But when we can't get a price action confirmation, that means a range has been formed and price need to break out of the range. Okay. So what should you do with a range? You have to skip range and wait for a valid breakout always, um like we did on gold, like we did on gold. You can see this is a range and this is a 15 minutes time frame, not even 1 hour self. So watch now, you see that this is the entire range. This is the lowest low of the range. So let's see if price book out of the range. This is a live market. So um You can see one big Marabou candle and one small candle. This is the same color. So you can see that this is a value breakout of this big range because price did not break out at the top. As usual, just weeks that market was just creating. This was the value breakout of the range. So now I can now buy gold, can now trade gold from my key level because price broken out of the range.